So these are my three friends. I'm gonna put my phone here so you can see me. All right. Hello everyone. Today I'm going to do a speech on elephants. I'm just going to tell you just how intelligent they are compared to other animals and recent studies that have been done on elephants. So, 3 things you need to know about elephants and their intelligence. 1, they mourn the death of other elephants. So, let's write it on the board. Mourn deaths of other elephants. Okay, so elephants have been studied and elephants that have been in the wild have been studied, and they saw that when elephants came across bones of deceased elephants, that the whole demeanor of the elephant herd would change. The herd would get really quiet, they'd get very still. The elephants would pick up the bones and put them on their trunks and touch them with their legs. Scientists noticed that they were very delicate with the bones. They'd be very careful. The elephants would become very quiet and very slow again with the bones. They'd consider these bones and just be very delicate with them. I don't think there's ever been another study on elephants or on other animals on deaths. So elephants are the first that have been observed in mourning the deaths of their former elephants. Secondly, elephants have a great sense of self. So let's write that on the board. Great sense of self. Okay, so elephants at the Bronx Zoo was observed, and it was Asian female elephants. There's Asian and African, but these animals, they would get tape. There would be white tape, and they'd put an X on their head, and then it's a place where elephants normally can't see it. And then what researchers also did, they put mirrors all around the enclosure, and the elephants, right after the tape was on their heads, they would immediately go to the mirror to see and look at themselves. Normally, animals that have a mirror to them will recognize the reflection as another animal, or will get scared. You might know dogs might start barking at the reflection because they think it's another dog instead of themselves. Dogs can't understand that what the reflection is of themselves. I know they studied dolphins, and dolphins also notice that it's themselves, not another dolphin. So back to elephants, they noticed that it's themselves, and elephants would turn around in the mirror and look back. They would move their trunks and move their ears closer to the mirror to see. They would touch their bodies. They'd turn around. Other elephants would come and view themselves. So elephants have a great sense of recognizing that this is themselves and that this is their existence in this world. I know only elephants and dolphins are the only animals that researchers have studied and have come to the conclusion that they recognize this as themselves. Lastly, elephants have an extensive memory. I mean, that's the oldest tale ever. So we'll write that, extensive memory. Okay, so actually, extensive memory. So elephants never forget is actually true, and it's been researched and it's been confirmed that elephants do remember a lot of things. So elephants have been studied, and researchers have noticed that elephants can remember the routes that they have taken to get to water holes. I know Africa can be, especially countries like Kenya and things like that, other countries have gone through droughts, and elephants can remember the routes they took and what the watering hole, where it is. I know there is also an elephant orphanage in Nairobi, Kenya, and elephants can remember how to get back to that orphanage after years have passed to get water. Also, elephants have been known to have companions, and once There was one study, there was two elephants, they were in a circus together, and they were like separated for many, many years, but both elephants came back to the same sanctuary, and the elephants like remembered each other and like became companions again. So that's another example of just their memory. Elephants never forget, I guess. It's, true, it's based off real research. So 3 things to remember about elephants and their memory. They mourn the deaths of other elephants. Elephants pay special attention to the bones of other elephants that have died. They are like very gentle, they're very calm and quiet when they come across a death. Sense of self. Elephants can recognize themselves in the mirror, not just another elephant, or become scared of the reflection, like some other animals like dogs become scared of themselves or will start barking and think it's another dog. Lastly, extensive memory. So elephants never forget is actually based on research, and it's actually true. Elephants have a great memory and can remember a lot of things. So next, I will show you my sources. And these are my sources.